To all my friends celebrating Chinese New Year, 新年快乐，万事如意，身体健康，学业进步。Okay, I've got a big thing that I want to do for this video, which is about the F Mujica event. I've been meaning to do this in the earlier part, but then I've only kind of found time now. If you are someone coming new from Enfield or from playing F Mujica and you want to experience Arknights and this was the first event you ever played, if you are finding it really difficult, I need to just tell you, you're not the problem. This event is seriously difficult. I was crashing out on some of the biggest mechanics that they were putting all within this one. So I'm just going to show you some of the enemies that occurs during this event, and these were all the people that you got to face. Now, I was chatting with my stream when I was playing it, where I told people I think this has to be the hardest event in the history of Arknights. Some people say no, it shouldn't be because there were things like Stultifera Neves, Lone Trail. But I think the point of comparison here is to look at the normal stages of the event versus the normal stages of those other events. And within this one, holy crap, there is so much messiness. Attacks inflict nervous impairment. It's been a while since we had that nervous impairment type of enemies. Last time was like, what, Stultifera Neves? Where it really messed people up, but now we're seeing it again, and so many of them are dealing it, meaning that your units can get stunned. Pretty annoying. And then there's this balloon boy, alright? As soon as I saw this guy from stage 1, I knew we were in for a bad time, right? This guy looks like, oh, he's just chilling and everything, but the balloon just gets bigger and bigger, and he's right there in the air, and he's got a barrier. You gotta break that barrier so that he can lose his low altitude hovering and go back down onto the ground. Some people are gonna say, oh no, this enemy is so easy. Use elemental damage, use strong casters or snipers because they're weak towards that. Mate, if we get a CC event, or IS, alright? And then they do things like inflation speed up. They blow the shit out of that balloon. Bro, I'm gonna get so frightened at seeing that balloon go from this size to whom in like 1 second. And then afterwards they say barrier health increase or something, or like, well, they don't have any attack, they don't attack you. But like, if they spam that shitting balloon and they just keep flying up in the air, I'm gonna freak the hell out if this was contingency contract. Well, it's not just this enemy, okay? If you look at the other stuff as well, this guy is buffing all of his friends, right? Once they awaken, attack of all the awakened clockwork servants will just go up. That is wow. So like, what if we get an event where there's 20, 30 of them? Oh, it's gonna be really bad. And then there's also this one, which seeks out the operators who's currently blocking the moonlight. Again, doesn't seem so menacing now, but just with a little bit of increase in stats, oh, it might be messy. Then there's this guy, the Sleep Companion Beast. And I think some people might have not seen his mechanic. It took me a while to realize that he could do this. And especially if you're new within this game, I'd imagine you didn't quite understand him. So he's able to carry sleeping enemies or stun operators when passing through them. And then afterwards, at a certain point in time, he'll just drop them off. And then he has extra block for the duration where he's dropping them off. So if your unit is like a 1 blocker, not a good time. But if you've got a defender, you can hold him for some time, but he's gonna cause nervous impairment and stun them eventually. But the one thing that people don't realize is that he doesn't take life points. So I think I had a pretty funny reaction during the event when I basically used Phantom against him. And then I was so ready to just close my stage.
Oh wait, what? It didn't leave.
Man, this is what people say when they say EN doesn't read, right? I didn't know that that would have happened until I saw that doggo go in and I'm like thinking, that's pretty rare. Since when have we ever gotten an event where it occurs, right? And then we move on to, I think, what I call the worst enemy of this event. So, the Sleeping Walking Valet under Moonlight will have their attack range increase. Not by that much, but still significant that it's gonna annoy you and their attack increases. But it only returns to original status not after 1 hit, after several attacks. So you can kind of see them getting stronger during this point in time because of the blue shiny effect of their weapons, right? And I was just testing it out. I placed a Haruka there. Yeah, I screamed internally. that had to occur. Like, imagine being a new player where you still are running Elite 1 level 70 units into a certain stage, and then you just see them get smacked right in the face. Like, what the heck are you supposed to do there? And then, later on, I still attempted it. I'm thinking to myself, okay, they have increased attack. So usually, how should you rescue yourself? Maybe use a defender, right? In order to tank that damage. And then, voila! Place in one baseline. It doesn't make sense! What do you mean the defender can get 2 smack and just die like that? And they still have increased attack because they need to remove after several attacks. It's insane! Well, here's the thing. If you had no trouble playing this enemy during this point in time, it's cool, but EX stages are coming, guys. And I'm not ready to see the elite version of these guys. And yes, the technique is to outrange them. In the future, when this happens in like IS-7, whatever big game mode that they do next time, I cannot look forward to this enemy at all. It's gonna be the roughest one ever. Oh yeah, at this point in time, I also need to show to you guys that apparently I made a bit of a fatal mistake. So I don't have a lot of level 90 units, and a lot of my level 90 units are by accident. So people who watch my streams will know that I level 90 Vulpes Folia without realizing, and then afterwards I decided since I did it for someone, then I shall do it for other people that I enjoy in the game. However, there's this. And this is a little unexpected because I'm not really a Sakiko fan, right? And let's just say that during one of my live streams, this happened. EXP getting kind of low. I think I'll be fine. What makes her? Why? Why did I do that? Someone tell me what was going through my head. I'm so annoyed that I did it that even right now, I still haven't wanted to give Sakiko M3. People are going to be telling me like, hey, when's the Sakiko Operator Showcase going to show up? Maybe it's going to be longer than expected, guys, because it's still eating me up every day when I wake up that this occurred. So, yeah. But of course, I tried to take her in whatsoever stages, and we continue with seeing the enemies. And then the next one that I think really put the horror into this were the invisible enemies. Oh yes, I know what those of you are gonna say. You're gonna be like, oh, just use Silver Ash. Just use Innes. Guys, I was running a thematic squad. And what about the people out there who have no Innes and Silver Ash? The newbies, fresh, day one. I want to be here to bang dreams, you know? And like, this is a nightmare. This is no dream. Mate, tick-tock, boom, and boom. So many of them appearing in one go. And at this point, I don't know how to save myself. I'm trying to turn on everybody's skill. Clap. Like, this is just a normal stage. Why is a normal stage already this frightening? How did they allow it? What's gonna happen when the EX stage drop like one day from this video? And then, to finally top it all off, there's this boss. The last time I think I've witnessed a boss like this was like Essence of Evolution or something. Like, we had story chapters that are pretty bad, alright? And at least for those, they are permanent. So you can play anytime. But we're talking about like a 2 weeks limited time event over here. And like, that is an insane boss to put forth to a lot of the new players. Everything is exploding, everything is booming, she's buffing onto these freaking attack increasing guys. And then I see the balloon just carry her like, woo, 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 woo. Holy hell, okay? Guys, I think the point I'm just trying to make here is to let you know. Again, if you're a newbie playing this event is hard, okay? I think it's the hardest. Will I stick to that? We'll see what happens in the EX stages. Then that way you can compare EX stages of this event to the previous events. But just looking at normal event to normal stages to normal stages. Yeah, it's the toughest one ever. Like I said, to those of you who thinks this is easy, wait it out, guys. Wait till the attack increase, HP increase, defense up, all your classic CC tags, or just put them in various IS stages. That's when I think we'll have the kicker. Great enemy design though. It's been so long since we had an event that really gives that much difficulty right off the bat. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself nonetheless. And if you're new, enjoy your stay in AK. See you guys in another video. Bye-bye.